My name is Thorsten Overgaard. I'm a Danish photographer. I travel the world taking photographs and teaching photography. Today I want to tell you about my new ebook and extension course, The Freedom of Photographic Expression. For me, photography is very simple, and 95% of photography is application and only 5% is theory. In my opinion, there's no reason to go 4 years to school or study a whole life to learn photography. There's very few basics you need to know, and it's basically how to get the exposure right. And there's a few other things about color and other stuff that you need to know. So what I've done is that I made an ebook, and that's one you can download. You can put it on your phone or your iPad. You can read it on a computer. You can search for keywords in it. And I go over some inspiration, but mainly I go over the few technical things you actually do need to know to make a good photograph and control your camera. And that's all. My idea is that when you have read this book, you know everything there is to know, and then you go photograph. And that's basically how you become a good photographer. You take photos and review them, take more photos. It's not the technical things. It shouldn't be complicated to photograph. The title of my ebook is The Freedom of Photographic Expression, and that is exactly what you should get when you have downloaded and read the book, is that you know how to operate a camera and how to get the results that you want to, and then you can go photograph and you can express yourself with photographs. That's the idea. If you want to get deeper into it and you want to have a little bit of guide, you can do the Overgaard new extension course, which is basically the same as the book, but it also has drills and the possibility to interact with me via email. And when you work through the material, you go out and do the different drills. Some are 5 minutes, some are things that you keep doing for several days or weeks, and you see how you improve. The information in the book and in the extension course is, in my opinion, the only thing you need to know, and that's why I made it that way. It's made extremely simple and easy to do. I don't introduce weird subject or make it complicated. I want it to be simple because I want you to go out and photograph and make photographs. In the ebook, you'll find examples of how I make a picture from the very beginning to the very end. I'll tell you about how photography is seeing the world with a frame around it. I'll tell you a lot about light, how to record light, how to find beautiful light, how to measure it, how to control it. I'll give you the history of the camera and the film and the sensor. I get into how the eye works versus the camera, how you train the eye, your talent as a photographer, and how you work with it. I get into what's right and what's wrong about modern cameras and how to make it simple. But most importantly, this book will be your foundation for being a photographer, all the technical things you have to know, laid out in a very simple and easy to apply way, and it will get you out photographing, and that's the whole point. I use Leica myself, and I'm known for Leica, and my website is full of advice on Leica and photography in general. And you can always go there and look through the whole website. It's free, and there's material for several days of reading and studying. But you don't need to have a Leica to do the extension course or to read the book. It's about the basics of photography. And that said, it's also giving you an idea how to use the camera you have, how to make your camera simple, no matter what kind of camera you have. And also, what camera do you want in the future that suits your needs. But that's a benefit of the ebook and extension course also. I hope you enjoyed this little preview of my extension course and ebook. You can see the link below the video, how to order it, and you can also read more about it there. In any case, you should click on the link to sign up for my free newsletter to stay in the loop for the latest information and free content on my website. And if you're really smart, you do it right now, and you also get a free ebook. Thank you for listening and watching. See you next time.